Alright everyone, now it's time to heap insult upon injury for one very special Twitter user from last night. If you were there, then you probably enjoyed the show. What happened is I got a message out of the blue from someone claiming to be an Idaho Antifa member. Now, I'm not 100% sure whether I take that seriously, but supposedly someone who represents the one Antifa member in Boise, threatening to attack my material, get me like banned and stuff, like, oh, I'm gonna get you kicked off Amazon for, I don't know, supporting Nazis or something. I've had this problem where people think I support Nazis because I debated Richard Spencer. It's been ongoing for years. It was partially promulgated by Rational Wiki and Jared Holt, other disingenuous hacks in the world who don't understand politics or branding or social media, to tell the truth, but, that's a different story. Anyways, he did that, and I always wonder why people who message me and they're like threatening me or saying weird shit, why don't you assume that I'm going to screen cap that? I like audience engagement and participation. What makes you think that I'm not going to screen cap that and make an example of you being stupid? And so I put it on, on Twitter, and people are like laughing because it's like cringy and he doesn't understand grammar. Doesn't understand how to use a comma. Very, very sad. My inner editor is very, very upset. Then he was like, somebody said, oh, now he's doxing you. He had posted this was the funny part. This is the cringy part. He posts a picture of my neighbor's house. He doesn't even know how to use Google Maps. It's not even my fucking house. Along with my actual address and name and stuff. And supposedly, I guess this is meant to upset me. I guess it's meant to intimidate me. And I'm like, oh my god, my publicly available information was posted on a Twitter that one person follows. I'm so fucking intimidated. You see, the thing is, years and years ago, I made the decision to just put my info out there. And I did that because I knew full well, look, if I don't, an obsessed fan, a stalker, someone who really pathologically hates me, somebody's going to find that info, they're going to dump it, and then they're going to have a heyday-style celebration. They'll be, haha, I got Styx's docs, look at me, I'm so elite and stuff, I'm so wonderful. But if I put it out myself, that's not a problem. See, if it's going to be out there anyway, what the fuck do I care? Nobody's going to show up and start throwing rocks at me. It's just not, some dude from Boise is going to come all the way across the country to fuck with me. I just don't think so. And then so he raged, because I pointed that out and I said, look, yeah, that's my address. Who fucking cares? It was already out. What did you do? Google my name? And what a maverick you are. Absolute anti-fascist elite trooper. I'm sure Joseph Stalin is proud. You know how to operate Bing or Google or something. And so I had to correct it. I had to put a picture of my own house from Street View on there. I'm like, this is my house. The other one he posted is my neighbor's. Literally the next door neighbors. It's like, okay, you know my address. You type it in. You go to Street View. Somehow you fuck up and end up at the next house over. How did you even accomplish that? It doesn't make sense. If you press Street View, it takes you right to my house, and it shows you the picture that I posted. There's my house. Instead, somehow, I guess he clicked the wrong way. He ended up at the neighbors. So it's like, I don't know, you've got some weird problems. Then he blocks me. He rage quits, he blocks me and blusters and does the usual far left thing. Then either he got banned. I'm not sure whether he closed his account or got banned. I know a bunch of people, I didn't bother because it's like, my info is already out there, but a bunch of other people are like, well, I reported him for doxing and harassment and stuff. And so he could have gotten taken down, but I'm not 100% sure, because if you try to go to it, it just says, sorry, page not available. Usually a suspended user at the top, it'll say, this user's been suspended. So I'm assuming that he just fled. Like he just got scared, I guess. He got scared of retaliation of some sort because Antifa's usually, and this is assuming that he's even in it, which is 50-50 chance at best. Usually they're used to mobbing people, and so you'll have 5-on-1 or something, but when it's the other way around, they run away. You saw this in Portland. There was footage from years ago where a bunch of people started charging at the Antifa members and throwing the rocks back, and Antifa scattered, and they were like, all freaked out and stuff. Some of them got bowled over and beaten, and it was really funny. It was really great. You gotta go anti-com sometimes, You're being attacked by a group of people, you might as well defend yourselves. And I know in some states you're not allowed, like in California and Maryland and places like that, you can't defend yourself effectively. Here you can. No problem if it's on your property anyway. In public a lot less, like there's a duty to retreat in this fucking state with regards to being in public. Like, you get attacked in public, if you can turn around and flee and piss your pants, you're supposed to do that. It's like, okay, we've got the least gun control, at least until recently, of any state, but you can't defend yourself in public. Makes no sense. Like, you can carry the gun, you just can't use it. I suppose it's more for, like, I don't know, animals or something. Can't wait to get to a pro-gun state, now that Phil Scott sold us down the river. But, I mean, this person was just a total fucking failure every step of the way. So you try to threaten me. I mock you, because you're not going to do jack shit, dude. My Amazon books aren't even political, so fucking good luck, you're fighting an uphill battle. So, that happens. He tries, like, I guess I know, it's just so ridiculous. It's like, don't you have fucking better things to do? And then tries to dox me, gets laughed at, and blocks me, and then he deletes his account or something. Just fucking totally flees the battlefield. The fucking thing is, I went to the account, before he blocked me, and I'm reading through his posts. It's just like word salad about fascism and Nazis and weird shit like that. It's like, you think about this stuff a lot, it seems. You seem mildly obsessed. Could it be you're projecting? Then some other people got into it with me on, like, a whole post, and it's like, people are morons, basically. I had a great time, though. I spent an hour engaging this fucker. I thought it was funny. It was even funnier after I got blocked and could no longer see the post, because I'm just thinking there, what obsessive, weird bullshit is he posting? And I guess he's probably getting spammed in the DMs, and that's probably why he closed the account. It's like, oh, I'm not going to deal with this evil fascist. They're dogpiling me. And that's assuming that it's not a tongue-in-cheek Trump supporter. There have been cases, and I've been, like, tipped off to this before. There have been cases where people have tried to, like, start shit, and they're actually, like, on the right, and they're having a lark, or they're trying to push me further to the right by pretending to be far left and violent. That can happen too. It's not like people on the right don't think of these ideas too. It happens on the left. They'll pretend to be like, the whitest nationalist and say weird shit to say, oh, don't you want to attack minorities? and stuff like that. Trying to get people to take the bait so they can write a BuzzFeed article or FBI ban them. People on the right do this too. Absolutely. Of course it is. It's an effective propaganda tactic. It's work. The government does it all the time. They infiltrate pretty much every extremist order. Antifa, if you don't think Antifa has been infiltrated by now, then you are sorely mistaken. Oh, there are tabs being kept on these people. Sometimes you gotta let an organization commit just enough crimes to justify wiping them off the face of the earth, which in Antifa's case would probably be the best thing for the world. That's about all. Peace out.